Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing an origami paper folding phoenix. Hope you all enjoy. Please like the video, subscribe and hit that bell icon to receive notifications when I go live and all that stuff, because I do go live like a gaming session every night as well. Most nights between 9 PM and 10 PM UK time, so you're all welcome for that as well. Like, come in, have a chat, you know what I mean? Just to chill or watch, you know. Even if you just come and watch and don't chat, that's all fine too. You know what I mean? Really appreciate the likes, the subscriptions and everything. Get it, hitting that bell and all that. I'm going to be starting me hobbies videos again now. So I'll be uploading these as well, about what? 3-4 times a week. So there you go. Look forward to that. You know, origami, bit of drawing, you know, just random stuff. But all arts and crafts and hobbies and all that, you know what I mean? Hey. Anyway, what you're going to need for this origami phoenix. Oh, I still haven't shown you the actual phoenix, what they come out as like. So there's the yellow one. There's an orange one. So this is what I'm going to be showing you to make on this video. Hope you enjoy and you'll paper fold along with us. So that's what we're going to make. My idea is, you know, phoenix, fire, you know, the three like colour elements from the phoenix. So I did a yellow one, an orange one, and the last one I'm going to show you is how to fold these out of the red square of paper, so we get a redder phoenix as well. Anyway, let's get on with it. Oh, what I should show you first, if you not very good at origami or paper folding or anything like that, it's better just getting a basic A4 piece of paper and just making a square out of it, you know, for practice purposes, and then move on to your proper origami paper, which this is, you know what I mean? So we'll be making out of that. I'll just show you how to make the actual square. So what you want to do is bring all of this, corner and all, going across this side of the paper. So bring it all the way across to make your perfect square. It's a bit thin, this paper, but it's only why I'm showing you how to make a square itself. Just like that, give it a nice hard crease on a nice hard surface. Just like that. Turn it over, and then what you want to do is take this part off. So fold it back on itself till it gets to the corner here, and then sort of fold that onto it, if that makes sense, so it's all level and that. Just like that, and then bring it across like that. Give it a nice hard fold. Just showing you how to make the square piece of paper to start off with, to start paper folding your phoenix. I'm going to show you in this video how to make. Just like that. And then, because you've folded it back and forth a few times, it'll weaken the fold itself. So you can just do this dead easy. And I'll make a perfect curve and line and everything, just like that. And that's your square piece of paper. Obviously, that's just for a demonstration. Oh, another thing, in origami videos, you know where they go like valley fold down and mountain side up? That's a valley fold, where your fold's at the bottom, and that's a mountain fold where it's at the top. If that makes sense, guys. I'll always tell you this in the videos anyway, you know what I mean, at the beginning of them, you know, for any newcomers and things like that, because I'm going to be doing quite a few origami videos from now on, nice and regularly being uploaded and everything for all you people to enjoy. Anyway, we don't want a pink phoenix. Well, you could have a pink phoenix, but, you know, nah, you're all right. Anyway, get your square piece of paper, and you want all of this coming, all of this edge folded in line with this edge. Just take your time and just line it up with the piece of paper at the underneath. You'll be able to see it, you know, nice and easily. Just, you know, put your fingers out like that so you can grip it, and then just fold it with your index finger. Just like that. Give it a nice hard crease with the tip of your thumb. Now, unfold it, and you want this valley side down, not mountain side up like that. You want it valley side down like that, and then you want this corner, this full complete corner, going across this line here to the middle, just like you used to do when you used to make paper aeroplanes in school, for instance. Oh God, those were the days, eh guys? You know what I mean? Anyway, so me chatting on like a dipstick. Bring those corners in, give you a nice hard crease. Giving all your creases a nice hard crease, it keeps all the model together while you're folding it, if that makes sense. Nice and steady. And then fold these to the middle, just like that. Right, turn the piece of paper over so this middle line here is mountain side up. Now you can see why I told you about the mountain side and valley fold and mountain fold. Mountain side, what am I on about? Shut up, Craig, you dipstick. Mountain fold and valley fold. You know what I mean? Just makes things easier. Now, you want to fold all of this to this edge here. I'm still here, guys. Yep. You want to turn it over. Bring all of this edge to this middle fold here. And you want that crease in the middle, mountain side up, like I said. But, remember these flaps you made on side? You don't want to crease that with this, if that makes sense. So you want to bring them out like that. And then fold it all the way to the middle. Take your time with it, so you can get it as perfect as possible. Just like that. Now, you should have that flap there, like that. And now do the same on this side. So you want to take this fold here all the way along this middle fold here. Obviously leaving that alone, you don't want that folding behind with it, if that makes sense. Just want to flap that out like that and then fold the rest of it in. And fold it, give it all a nice hard crease as usual. Just hold your folds together nice and tight, well as tight as possible, like that. Now you want to turn it over, where this is mounting side down, this middle fold, what you started off with. And now you want to bring all of this edge all the way to this valley fold here in the middle, all the way along completely, leaving these alone. It's just that flap. You're better starting at the point and then working your way down, if that makes sense. So start at your point first, while you use these fingers to clamp it, if that makes sense. This piece of paper, this flap, and then just bring it all along. Give it a nice hard crease and do the same on the other side. So it's this edge here all the way to this valley fold in middle here, all the way along, like we did with this side. So again, start at the tip, it makes it a lot easier, trust me guys, rather than starting down here and then folding up, if that makes sense. Just so you get as nice a point as you possibly can. If that makes sense. And bring it along and fold it just like that. So now you'll have that shape. Turn it over, just like that. And now you want all of this edge, all of it, folded in half, coming to this point here. So it like makes half a square, if that makes sense guys. So just grab it all like that. Try and make sure I don't go off camera, and just bring it along all the way like that, and then give it a nice hard fold, making sure these are pointy and everything, it's all in sync and all that. And then give it a nice hard fold like that. That middle fold is mounting side up, just so that you know you don't get confused, you know, folding it that way or that way. It's where these don't meet in middle, if that makes sense. Where you did that fold, it's the back side you want to do this fold on. So that's it. Now unfold it. And what you want to do is turn it over, and then you want this complete edge here, going to this point, going towards the middle here, but like veering off to a point here, if that makes sense. You know what I mean, guys? So bring it along. So you want it, the point to be here, and then coming along, so this point here meets to the middle. Is that making sense, guys? Not sure if you can see that proper. So put your little point here at the top. Always start from the point and then just ease it to the middle. Don't be scared of it, guys, you know what I mean? Just like that. Now give you a very hard, nice fold. And now do the same on the other side. Can you see how I've done that? So it comes to the middle, like that. Now do the same on this side, because we're using that fold we just made. We're to put our point, if that makes sense. Now do this side, so you want it pointing from here, going down where this point goes and sits in the middle, just like that. So make your point right at the edge of the fold there, like that, and then it'll all come together itself, if that makes sense. Bring it to the middle and just tease it. That's the right word for it. Don't be scared of it, because they are quite bad, some of these folds. You know, they fight with you, if that makes sense, a little bit. And then you'll have that now. So now you'll have that. Turn it over. So again, this middle fold here is mounting side up. Just so you guys know where I am with it all. Now, that original fold, what you did across the middle there, refold it. Just like that. And then fold everything together. Like I said, it will fight with you because there's quite a few folds here in one. You're folding together. So just fold the whole thing in half, all of it. Just like that. Begin to come together now. Right, this part is pretty hard. Right, you want to bring all of this edge all the way down this middle layer. There's a few steps to each of these. So, like I said, it'll fight with you because of this bigger fold we've got here, these multiple layers. So just easy, you know, with the tips of your finger, so it don't try and drag over like this is. Right, bring it to middle like that. Give it a nice hard fold. Right, now it separates here. Right, what you want to do is, do you know that fold? Bring it into a square, what you've just made, like that. Does that make sense? So you're folding it the whole thing, including this layered fold here, all the way, opening it up, and then opening up here, keeping that fold there, and then just pushing it over like that. And then that fold you made, when you folded it all down, will turn into a square like that. If all that makes sense, guys. Like I said, you've got to play with it, you know what I mean? Hey, because it will fight you, you know, because of the layers and everything. So just don't be scared of it, like, you know what I mean? Hey, then you'll have that. Anything like that, just put your finger up and, you know, flatten it all out. You know what I mean? Just like that. And then you'll have this. Now, what you want to do is bring this full edge, all of it, to this middle fold here. Just like that, you know, pointing it off and everything. At the end, like that, give it a nice hard fold. Because these are like guidelines, like we just did with the square, you know, to make our next little move. To make like a diamond shape, if that makes sense. Right? See what I mean about? So, like I keep saying, do your end first, guys, you know what I mean? Because they'll try and veer off this way, if that makes sense. Right, open it all up, and now you want to separate it here. That makes sense. Then at the top of these lines, you know what you've just made? You want to fold going all the way across there, if that makes sense. So just use your fingers to bring that fold to there, and then there. Now, best thing to do is work from the bottom, so fold these in again from that fold you've just made, and now just join it together. That makes sense, just like that. And then do the same on the other side. Start at the bottom and go along those folds that you've just made. Come here. Like I said, it will try and fight with you, like I always said to you. So just tease it into place. And just like that. Now you'll have that. Your diamond shape. Now you want to do the same for this side. So if we just bring this to one side like that, just fold it in half, guys, like that. Now bring this full edge here all the way down the middle here. We're making another square first for the other side. Like I said, the whole thing, even this thicker fold here where it's layered, the full thing, guys, just bring it over. And give it a nice hard fold. Hope you can see all this, guys, you know what I mean? So this is what we've just made. This is what we've just folded over. Right. Now open it all up and then separate the two layers here and bring it across that fold you've just made. Like that. And again, it will try and fight with you slightly, you know what I mean? Just like that. So now we've got our second square here, and we just want to do exactly the same as we've done on this side. You know, with this, making the triangle. So, again, bring this full edge all the way down the middle here. Just like that. Give it a nice hard crease. The better and harder your creases, the better your creases will be for the model, if that makes sense, and the better and tighter it'll be, you know, with the layers and stuff. And then do the same on this side. See what I mean? Because I didn't, you know, point it first. It was coming off. So there you go, just like that. Now open up the flaps you've just made and separate the two layers here, just like that. Again, at the top of the creases here, that's where you want the fold to start. That makes sense. Same on this side. So again, start with the bottom first, and on this side, and they'll generally just mold into it. You may have to tease at the top here just to get that nice point, just like that. And that's what you're ending up with now. So let's just fold all that in half, in one, get in there, all at once, and that's what you'll end up with. Now, hope I've been staying on camera and that, but yeah, that's what you'll end up with now. Okay. Look at these two trying to crisscross. Like I said, you'll get that, you know what I mean? And you'll be finished with that. So we're here now. Right. What you want to do is open that up, bring this all the way up, like that. Same with this side. Grab the flap, turn it into those diamonds like that, bringing it all together. So you've got that. Folding all this in half. Remember when I told you to make it a fold in the middle, a nice creased hard fold before we did these and all that? Well, that's why. So it's just nice, and you'll do it straight away, if that makes sense. It'll just fold all together in one like that. So you should be having, so you should have this now and this. Now you want to fold this edge, this flap here. Try and keep my big hand and big fingers out of it. This edge here to the middle here, pointing it off. So again, start with your point at the bottom. Now this is a little bit more fiddly, but just take your time and you'll get there. Just like that, all the way. Pick it up if you have to, just to fold it nicely. It's all good, you know what I mean? And then do the same on this side. So you want this edge to this middle here, this edge here, all the way. Again, start with your points. Just makes things a lot easier. Does for me anyway. Like that, folding the whole thing, give it a nice hard crease. Then you'll end up with that, like that. That makes sense, guys? Turn it over and you want to do exactly the same on this side. So you want to bring this flap at the bottom here, this edge of the flap, all the way along this middle edge here. So again, start at your point. Just like that. Fold it all up, just like that. And then just twist it around like that. Hope you can still see that, guys. And then bring this flap here, this edge, to this middle edge here. Just like that. Again, start with your points. I should have used a bigger piece of origami paper, really, you know, so you guys could see this proper. I'm thinking you can, because I can on the actual video screen itself as I'm recording. Anyway, you'll end up with that now. And then you want to bring all of this middle part, like this edge here, in line with this little fold here at the top of the diamond, if that makes sense. Can you see that? This little diamond here, this edge here, this little fold. So bring it all the way to the top here at the bottom. You know where it splits? The whole thing, just like that. All of it. And then give it a nice hard fold, and then you'll have that. Because this is making a fold for another, for the tail, right? And fold it like that. Open it up in the middle, the whole thing. Put your thumb here, where the actual fold is. And your finger, where the fold is on this side. Open it up. Like that, and then just pop it up along the folds like that, and bring it all together folding this part back on itself. So put your thumb edge here, your tip of your finger here at the other side of fold. Just makes things a lot easier for you. Open it up here at the back end and then just pop it up like that, and then fold it back on itself, the full thing, just like that. Then you'll get that. That makes sense. Why don't we do the wings now? So yeah, as you can see, it's all coming together now, guys. So just fold them as far as they'll go down, if that makes sense. These diamonds at the top. Ah, you can see it all coming together now, guys, can't you? Hey? Right. Turn it this way. And as you've... this way, sorry. So these are upside down. You want it this way, where this is like a valley fold down. And then this arm here, with all the folds in it, you wanna, instead of doing the whole thing, just open this top end and get it like folded flat. Just open up the top end. If that makes sense, guys. Now this part is a little bit fiddly, but I'm explaining it as best as I can. So you want this opened up like that, just the top end, like that, keeping all the rest of these folded. You don't want to touch them, just like that. You just want this nib opened up, just open up all the little folds in there, and then, you know, bring in the edge of the folds like that, making sure it's all still folded together. But the model should leave it, it should hold all these folds together anyway. So now you've got that nice and flat, and that. Like that. Fold, grab it all, fold it in, like that. That, and then fold it back on itself. Like that. Bringing this together, and then just sort of pinch it at the top like that. That makes sense. Like that, to make an head, so it's all nice and flat, like that. Now, you want this edge here at the bottom going across, not across, but in line with this little fold here, if that makes sense. If you can see that, try and keep it on camera, guys, I'm sorry. So you want all of this edge to this fold here. If that makes sense. So, as far up as they'll go, you know, in the middle here. So, just like that. Let's put it down on the board to give it a nice hard crease. So you want that line in line with this fold here, if that makes sense. That's your guide for it. So let's give it a nice hard fold. You know where we're going with this now, don't you? Now open it all up like that. You know, keeping all folds together on both sides. Again, put your thumb where that fold is, just like we did with the tail. And then your forefinger, or your index finger, or whatever you want to call it, on the back side, just where the fold is. And it'll allow you to arch it around, just like that. And now bring all that fold together like that. You still want that header flat. That's easy. Just like pinch it at the back end here, like that. Sort of mould it using your thumb and finger, you know, like lined up together, and then just open it up on the end here, just like that. Just squeeze it. Now just pinch that back together, just like that, and there you go. Now just pinch that, just like that. You know, fold it in half together like that, keeping this nice and flat at the top end like that, which means you'll do it with the beak as well. So just fold that now. You've got the shape you wanted in the head now. You know what I mean, guys? So there we go so far. Now bring those wings back down like that. And now see what I mean about the folds fighting against you slightly at times? Anyway, what you want to do now is do like 3 like corsetina little folds here, but nice and straight, if that makes sense. Only to a certain point about here, but you want like 3 of them. So you want to try and grab the whole thing like that, so it literally makes the end of the wing like that, but nice and straight like that. Does that make sense, guys? And then just do a little pinch behind it, a little fold, minute fold. It'll all come together, guys, this soon, just like that. And then you want another set here at the side. So grab the whole thing. It will fight with you, I promise you that. You know what I mean? Just like that. And then give it a little folding pinch behind. Like that. Come here. And like that. I mean? Like that. And you just want one more. Yep, it is a pain, guys. I will not lie to you. It's fiddly, very fiddly. Just so much down the wing, like that. And there we go. There's your wing shape. You know, like these. And then you want to do the same on this side. So it's the back side here you want to work on. So just make a straight fold, starting off with bringing it back on itself just up to a certain point. I'd say we're at this line here at the back of the wing is the same line size as that line. If that makes sense, you're folding this to it. I'll make a little fold at the back side of that. You can see it's trying to fight me now, isn't it? You know what I mean? Hey. And then again. So just make your fold. Try to show you this as best as I can, guys. And then sort of pinch that fold all the way along to where you want to stop. And then make just a little tiny fold behind it. Like that. Sort of pull it at the top end here, just so you can get those nice little folds. One more, using your previous lines as a guide, so nice and straight again, like that. Give it a little fold on the back side, as tiny as you can, and there you go. That's how you do the wings, you know. Then if you wanted, you can just flatten it all, like make a curvature on the back side of the wing, if that makes sense. You know, with your finger and thumb, just bringing it all together, like that. So the more prominent. Just like that. Now, your tail, this is so simple. We're nearly done now, guys. Just twist it into an S shape, like that. So you get that little curve in the phoenix. Open it up right at the back end here, and then just keeping all this S together at the back end, just flatten that slightly. And there you go. There's your phoenix. You know what, I should have done this when I was paper folding. But yeah, there's your phoenix. Let's see if we can get them all on camera. There you go, guys. Yellow one, red one, and orange one. And that's how you make a phoenix. An origami paper folding phoenix. All done. Wait for the next video to be uploaded in the next couple of days. Probably do another origami video. Again, guys, please like the videos, subscribe and hit that bell icon to receive notifications when I go live, because again, I go live every night. If you just want to come along, have a chat, have a watch of a game, you know what I mean? Hey, nothing special, you know what I'm saying? Just a good old game, a good watch, a good natter, the works, you know what I'm saying? And I come online between 9 PM and 10 PM UK time for everybody in a different time zone. But these hobby videos with the origami and everything like that, I'm going to start doing on a regular basis now. So if you just pop along the channel just for the origami, that's all good too. If you want to pop into the game when I go live, that's all good. If you just want to pop in and watch without saying hello and all that, that's even good as well. Like, you know what I mean? Just appreciate you watching, liking, subscribing, the works, you know. Helps out a lot. Anyway, please look after yourselves, especially in these current times. And yourselves, please look after yourselves and each other. And I shall see you all on the next hobbies video. Hope you've enjoyed it all. Hey guys.